yeah, so some time has passed by. I have to say hi also. Hi, angels, and welcome back to my channel. I started this series that I call Starting Over at 33 because I recently ended a relationship with someone that I thought was going to be a part of my future. And it's very it's a different experience to be 33 and to leave a serious relationship because and let me explain myself a little bit, because what makes this breakup different from my previous breakup with my long-term boyfriend that I had. I had a boyfriend for 7 years, way back, and like we thought that we were gonna get married and have kids, but um yeah, we didn't, and that was a big life-changing moment to break up with him and move across the country. But I was still so young, and I didn't realize back then how young I really was. 26 is not old for finding your life partner. And so that I make myself clear, I'm always looking for my one and only, the person that I want to spend forever with. But as it turns out, it just wasn't in the cards for me to meet one person, the one, early in life, like my parents did, and then always have that life partner throughout my whole life. No, apparently I'm meant to go through different chapters and learn and grow and experience different relationships and different eras of my life. And honestly, I'm not mad about it because it's been so fulfilling and so nice while it's been good. So this chapter that is now behind me was a really good romantic chapter, but it was not meant to last. And I have a very strong faith, and that's something that has really helped me. And that's why I'm not grieving too badly this time around, because even though it's scary and strange to not know what the future holds at 33, I'm turning 34 this summer. And a couple of years back, I was really stressed out about my age when I compared myself to where other people are in their lives, what they're doing. And then I realized I'm not like other people at all. I'm actually so different, and that's a good thing. I've found out so many things about myself these past years, and I have ADHD, which it turns out I'm not neurotypical, and I am not meant to live within the norm typical standards or like a normal formula of how to live life. I While others live like more chronologically and experience things as expected, I'm like all over the place and experiencing things at ages that I never thought that I would, I never thought that this is what my life, I never thought that my life would look like the way it looks like right now at the age of 33. But I'm not mad about it at all. I love my cozy little home. I love my cat. As it turns out, I love myself even more than before, and I'm very hopeful, and I'm very happy that I am the person that I am, because now I am in a situation where I can meet someone that gets to meet this version of Tess. And I was not this version of myself the summer 2024, and I was not this version of myself 2022, and I was definitely not this version of myself when I just got single at 26. So maybe everything is just according to the greater plan. And so I'm coping really well, I think, at least. But life is just unpredictable and sometimes scary, and I don't have all the answers, but I'm figuring everything out as I go, and I'm bringing you along with me because I think that there are so many other people out there that feel like, what the hell are we doing? Like, where am I going? What am I supposed to do? What is the next step? And how do I love myself better? How do I create the life of my dreams? And how do I fully believe that I am deserving of the life of my dreams? There's so much complexity, and life is tricky, and there's so much to learn always, it doesn't stop. So regardless if you're older than me, like, you're welcome too, because I bet we can exchange knowledge and experiences, and things that I'm learning now, someone might already understand and know at 22. I don't know. Maybe I'm a late bloomer, or maybe I'm wise for my age. Somehow I feel like I'm both. I'm very naive and always expect the best, and I get disappointed, and people think that I'm a little bit immature sometimes, I bet, but I'm also very, very wise, and I've collected so much knowledge and so much wisdom in my little backpack that I'm carrying with me through life. And I have a little toolbox in there with tools that I'm happy to share, and it's all to do with self love, self care, self acceptance, soul growth, and understanding yourself and understanding other people, but mostly like, how can I express myself in an authentic way so that I can be seen and understood as the real me? That's something that I'm really learning and starting to understand now, like the value of really being my true authentic self openly. Because how can the people that are right for me find me if I'm not open about who I am? I am done wearing masks. I am done making myself smaller to make people comfortable. I am done meeting people's expectations. I am done trying to be so goddamn good all the time, because I'm not a perfect person. I'm just human, so I cannot expect myself to always do the right thing and to know everything before trying things. Um, so I'm just so good at self acceptance right now, and I just want to spread the word and say to everyone out there, regardless if you have ADHD or autism or anything or nothing, maybe you're super normal, super neurotypical, but who is actually that normal? Like, everybody is different, so I don't think that normal exists. But whatever, if you do feel super normal, maybe you can still find something of value here on my channel, and if not, bye. but I think it's so funny to share this little quirky weird life experience with other souls out there, because as it turns out, life is just so much more fun and silly and not that serious if you just learn to have more fun and not to like force yourself to do stuff that you're bad at and that you hate and that you feel anxiety around. Like, of course, push yourself out of your comfort zone, but yeah, we should always do that. But don't force things that are wrong for you. I've heard this quote a few times the past year. If you're on the wrong train, the longer it takes for you to get off at a station, the longer it's gonna take for you to get back on track and to be back in the direction that you are meant to go. And I kind of don't like that quote, because I never want to assume that I am in control or that the pressure is on me if I'm going in the wrong direction. But honestly, if you go against your gut feeling and your instincts and force yourself to do things that you hate, you kind of are on the wrong train. And I was on the wrong train last year, and I just feel like now I'm on the right train, but I'm just so far away from where I'm meant to go and be. So it's gonna take a while. And that's okay. It's okay that it's a detour, I'm taking the long way and I'm doing the side quests on the way, so to speak. Um, and it's okay. Everything is okay, and we still have time, and I'm still gonna keep going and follow my purpose and try to achieve my goals until I'm an old lady. And it doesn't matter how much older I get before things happen for me, because I'm just always from now on gonna follow what feels right for me, and I'm sure that everything is gonna work out. It is working out. Do you see me desperate over here? I feel like it is working out. It's definitely fine. I don't need to get married this year for my life to be good, and I don't need to give birth to a bunch of children within the upcoming few years to live a happy life either. Do I want children at some point? Yeah, probably, but I used to think that I was supposed to get married and live in a house and have children at this age. But now, when I don't have all of those things, I just feel like, well, maybe this is a life that is better for me at this moment, at the moment. Because I really like my girly bubble. I'm so like silly, because I still so much enjoy to have fun with fashion and makeup and collecting cute little things and decorating my home in a girly vibe, and I still want to continue to be that person that is just a girly girl, regardless of 33 or whatever my age may be. I think that this is me being true to myself, and maybe a husband and a house and children doesn't fit in that picture right now, and that's okay. I'm learning to accept that a lot of the things that I thought that I wanted had a lot to do with the society's expectations and just the norm typical script of how a life is supposed to be lived. And I'm not saying that I don't want those things eventually, but I can't force anything. Nobody should force anything, like I've said. And so, yeah, I'm just surrendering to the divine and I don't know what else to say, but I think I'm doing pretty well and I've gotten pretty good at taking care of myself and helping myself through difficulties. And this is not really a difficulty, this is just a change. And I know I was a little bit dramatic in my previous videos where I talked about rock bottom and stuff, and of course I was really sad, but I'm not that sad anymore, and I feel like I'm excited for the spring and summer and the rest of this year because I don't want to waste any more time. I want to live life to the fullest, whatever that looks like for me. And I want to appreciate every moment, and I want to live in the present moment every day, and I want to love myself. I want to love me. Oh, I'm starting to think about the Ariana Grande songs. But yeah, I just want to love myself, my life, and have fun. And can you blame a girl? So, yeah, I'm feeling very like quirky and funny right now for some reason. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. So, excuse my behavior changes, I guess. Also, what could explain things are that sometimes when I film in the beginning of a day, I'm on my ADHD medication. And at this time at night, it's actually evening, even though it's not dark yet. Um, my ADHD medication just runs out, and I become a little bit more hyper and weird and unfiltered, and sometimes I miss this side of me, so I'm gonna let it show a little bit more. But now when I'm talking about it, I can add that I do feel like being a little bit more calm and focused and not so hyper and talkative and impulsive on medication has helped me be more structured, and you know it's helping me organize and structure and create the life that I want. But if you are like me, you have ADHD or something else, um my actual belief about medication and diagnosis, you should only take them if you feel like you feel better on them. And right now, in all honesty, I'm taking them to help myself, but I do not feel very good on them. I feel a little bit better without them. I feel more like myself. At the same time, I am not ready at the moment to be off them because I feel like my life used to be a little bit too messy when I wasn't medicated, and I was very impulsive and hyper, and I felt like I had no sense of direction, or I wasn't organized at all, so I couldn't really take the necessary steps toward the life that I'm trying to create. So I need it right now as a tool to help myself create a foundation for my life. But eventually, when my life is even more stable, I'm planning to just authentically live as the person I truly am. And it sounds sad now when I talk about it, but it is strange that society isn't really supportive of neurodivergent people's needs. I'm not very good at adapting to neurotypical standards. Um, I'm myself. I mean, I'm a very unique person, and I just can't do everything the exact same way that other people may be able to do things. Whatever, I'm rambling. I'm gonna finish this video now, but I wanted to post something to update you and say that I'm doing good. And thank you so much for your love and support and sweet messages. It means the world to me, and I'm so happy that you're here. And I hope if you're not subscribed or following me yet, that you want to be, because I'm bringing you along on a life journey, and I think it's gonna be exciting. And you are the ones that are going to make it exciting, because I cannot do this without you. So please subscribe, please check out my other social medias. I'm Tess Days everywhere, and I just wanna help myself and other people to live their best lives and to love themselves a little bit more. And I wanna help myself create the life that I think that I deserve and need to survive. Because this girl has gone through so many struggles, and I don't feel like I deserve to live on the struggle bus forever. I definitely feel like there should be a destination where I get to get off and feel like, wow, I'm arrived. I'm here in my ideal reality, and I'm thriving. And we all deserve that. So please support me by liking this video, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel and become one of the angels. I used to call my subscribers my besties, and I like that too, but I'm just so hyper fixated on angels. So besties, angels, whatever. You're so welcome, and I love you. Okay, bye.